Good morning, class, and as always, I am your professor, Mary Ainsworth. For your homework, I assigned everyone to listen to a podcast that I was featured in which I spoke to you about how the recent COVID situation relates to my research about attachment theory. To summarize quickly, I went over the three different types of attachment styles: secure attachment, anxious attachment, and avoidant attachment, and how people with each attachment style might be reacting to the current COVID situation. At the end, I gave tips for caregivers on how they can help their child form healthy attachment. If you have not yet heard the podcast, I strongly suggest you to listen to it after class as it is testable material. So, I've been keeping my eye out to see if other psychologists are also giving their thoughts about the current COVID situation, and I came across an article by Abraham Maslow. In today's class, I wanted to share with you my thoughts on his article. Abraham Maslow is an American humanistic psychologist best known for creating Maslow's hierarchy of needs. As psychology students, I'm confident that you guys have been exposed to this concept in a few of your courses. The goal is to reach the top of the hierarchy, which is self actualization. But all the needs below self actualization in the hierarchy must be met in order to reach the highest level. Aside from developing his hierarchy of needs, Maslow also co founded the Journal of Humanistic Psychology in 1961 and the Journal of Transpersonal Psychology in 1969. To say the least, he definitely has made a mark in the field of psychology. In his article, Maslow argues, and I will quote him, "Thus, it is my belief that nobody can reach self actualization in the world right now. Too much is being deprived from us." Let's take a look at why Maslow thinks so and what my take on it is. The different levels in Maslow's hierarchy are physiological needs, safety needs, belongingness and love needs, esteem needs, and lastly, self actualization. I think that it's quite evident how COVID is impacting each level, and since I've assigned you to read his article for your homework, I won't go into too much detail. But I would like to focus on one of the levels that I believe connects most to my research: belongingness and love needs. Everyone has a need to feel loved and a sense that they belong. When this need is not met, especially during critical developmental periods, there can be very long lasting impact. For example, referring back to my attachment theory, when children feel that their need for love and care is not met at a young age, they will begin to form unhealthy attachments that will impact them for their lifetime. This is why it is so important, especially for caregivers, to really focus on their children during this pandemic and ensure that their needs for love and care are being met. So, what do I think about Maslow's article? Well, while I do think that this time has deprived us of so much, saying that absolutely no one can reach self actualization during this pandemic, I think is not realistic. Maslow himself once said that the order of needs might be flexible based on external circumstances or individual differences. For example, we all vary on our need for love and our need for esteem. And it was Maslow who also said that not everyone moves up the hierarchy in a unidirectional manner. You can move back and forth between levels. Who knows? Maybe the extra time during quarantine was the final missing piece for someone to achieve self actualization. So that's all for today, class. I hope that you found this lecture interesting. Please read over Maslow's article before next class and post your thoughts in the discussion board. Until then, bye guys.